This is a campground called Jesus Gaudi, or Jesus Gaudi. I'm not sure the right pronunciation. I came up last night with my dog Ginger. She's in the van. We came in the van. It has a full-size bed in the van. I didn't want to sleep on the ground. May 4th, I think. May 4th. It's really nice. 70 degrees, probably. Beautiful mountain air. Crystal blue sky. And so it's spring. Things are green and happy looking. There's tiny little patches of snow here and there. That's all you can find. It's pretty much gone all the way to 10,000 feet here on the mountain. And this is the first Bigfoot hunt for the season. The season here, meaning spring, summer, and fall, because winter, the road up here is closed. They opened it about 2 weeks ago. So I know last year when I came up to this particular area was heavy with signs. It's part of a path, and there were tree leans and tree breaks and stuff, a lot of them like near the road and around the campsite. It's like, don't leave the campsite kind of sign. And then there was lots of sign where I camped last night at the lake last year too. I mean, tons of sign. There were trails that went to the lake and around the lake. So this year I was interested to see what we'd see, and it's very different. Most of the stuff that I saw last year was cleared. It was gone. The leans were gone. They had either fallen because of snowfall during the winter, or maybe some had been taken down. But I imagine just natural causes. You know, these things are leaning against, and then the snow, it's going to inevitably cause a lot of them to come down. But maybe it's something they do. Maybe they remove them and then put in new trails, you know, in different seasons. Because what I saw at the lake, trails weren't there that I saw last year. But there is a trail there, a very definitive trail, but it's just one, kind of, and it wasn't very wide. It was just, I think they're new trees. It's a new trail for this year. And so this area too, now the Forest Service had to have cleared a lot of wood, because you look how park-like it is. And it wasn't this nice. I mean, it was nice here, but not this park-like. So Forest Service has done a lot. You can see cut trees. Some of these are old, but that's a new cut over there that's probably the end of last season. But anyway, here is sign. Here's tree leans, and these are the type you can expect, where the point of the tree is pressed into the center of the other tree and bowed in, and then that one further on over there is doing the same thing. So this is the first actual sign I've looked at. And this year here, except for what I saw by the lake. I didn't get out and walk that trail. I was coming here. I wanted to come to this place specifically to see how it looked. So that's just a couple of trees kind of teepeed in that group. Nothing very exciting. Not even, you can something you could point and say, that's not natural. It could be. We'll see more, and then we'll know. None of these trees are cut. It's just, they're all, some have been burned by lightning, it looks like, or a past fire. They've all come down a pile. And it's just the oddness of the triangular shape of the pile, but the number of trees piled into it, and the fact that it's, you find these bordering campsites, and there are areas where there's human campsites. They like to make a big border there. My theory. Might be a dumb theory. This could be just snowfall stuff. But it just has an odd arrangement and location. It's hard to show the arrangement walking around it with a camera, but it's sort of a triangular thing. Just real quick, this tree, branch, log, tree trunk, it's broken at the bottom. It didn't come from there, it's just broken. You can see it's broken. See that it's broken, so, and it's just leaning against this other tree. See, spider webs have grown up in there, but it's just leaning there and against the center of this tree. It had to have been placed there, is all I'm saying. It had to have been placed there. And, of course, there's other stuff going on here, too. This is right across the road from the birds, the woodpecker going on. Yeah, it gets real. Bunch of stuff right around here, but we're right here at the campground still. I mean, this campground hasn't been used in 6 months, but this is another just, it's a log that's placed there. Now that I could not, that's too big for me. I mean, I couldn't, and I'd be able to pick up one end of that. I mean, it's not that, but I couldn't carry the whole thing. And I certainly couldn't stick it up there. That's 10 feet high. That's way over my head. Or any Boy Scout or whatever, you know. And it just didn't come from here. This is the base. And it's, that's not where it broke from. It's just, that's just stuck on the ground. You know, there's like this tree over here. This tree's broken off, and there's a stump. You see a stump. And it's easy to see. That other branch doesn't have a stump. And neither does this. So it's a disturbed area. Not by Forest Service. None of these are cut. These are all broken. Same thing across the road. in one of the campsites, the old camp ring, the fire ring had a limb, a log about 20 feet long, dropped right through the middle of it. Like, no, don't use this. I think they come around here and mess around with the campsites because they don't really want people coming back. That's my theory, my speculation. Oh, and these areas are all by rocky outcrops, and we're heading to a bigger one down the road. And in case I forgot to mention, they've piled logs across the road. And again, these are broken, not cut. They're trees, they're whole trees. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I count 6 of them have been put across the road, or the trail, right here. They all fell over in this direction, so let's just go see. If there's a root ball, or there's any sign that they just fell over naturally from this point. Now there's a trunk. See, there's the leftover of a trunk that this piece came from. And this is the leftover of a trunk, the roots. And these pulled out with the roots and all. Wow. Well. Perhaps it's natural. Let's just keep seeing what else we see. Just 1, 2, 3 branches all laid against a single tree. You know, half a teepee fashion. They're all pulled from somewhere else. Then there's the one laying in the other way. These were brought here. They weren't. It doesn't appear that they just fell in that place. And so I'm seeing, you can see tree stuff, tree leaves all around this area. More trees across the path. I don't call it a road anymore, it's just a path, but it's boy, they really don't want us coming back here. These barriers are everywhere. I mean, there are these big swaths of tree falls. Big swaths of tree falls. They weren't here last year because these were, people could get back to these campgrounds. There's another tree across the road. So what caused trees to fall in a certain swath? It's not fire, because these aren't the victims of fire. So maybe some kind of wind. Like maybe they're in a certain part of the canyon that gets, like tornadic winds during storms. I can believe that. I mean, there would be mountains. Come on, Ginger, you can get through. Come on. It's just a little Sasquatch barrier. Okay. I mean, sure, there could be some kind of wind effect in a certain place that, creates like a tornadic wind or something. I mean, where did this fucker come from? There's a little patch of snow left. There's not much left up here. Little perennial shade areas have little patches of snow. There's a tree across the trail. So, you could say, well, certain areas of the mountain or a particular storm creates, a huge downdraft wind or tornadic wind that would just wipe out the trees, the weak trees in a certain area, and you'd have all these tree falls. Well, that's plausible. Maybe that happened. And then some trees are going to be leaning after such an event. And that trails will be blocked following such an event. But here's another tree across the road. God dang. This one's still green. See, this one just fell. It's still got green on it. Oh. And then there's another tree fall up here. See that? Two more trees up there across the road. I gotta put the camera down and climb over these and help Ginger through. Here's the mother of all tree falls across the road. Oh, look at this. It's just... I passed another one across the road. I didn't even bother to turn the camera on. Of course, it's never one. Here's one. This is... Okay, so... The thing to note, when they use trees like this, they're stripped of their branches and their bark. They're usually aspen or something, but they use them. But here's the cool thing. They strip them of their branches and their bark. Just odd. Okay, so this is not a natural, this teepee. So this is a tree break. I mean, it's a fucking big log. Excuse me for cussing. Big little log broken across the road. Another one broken down on top of it. And it's a barrier. I've been running into 7 or 8 sections of this road. They're all blocked this way. They do this. The end of last season, they had blocked off roads to campsites because they didn't want people using them. And all around there were their signs. So anyway, look at this shit. This is one. It's woven teepee. There's no way that just arrangement happened naturally. There's broken branches of different types of trees. There's an aspen in there mixed in with the pines. These are not pines that broke off of this tree and bent backwards. No, sir. They're laid up from the ground up like teepees. This one over here. I don't know. I know this shit doesn't come across well on a camera, but that's not a branch of the tree. It's broken off the tree, but it's been placed next to it, sticking out vertically to form one leg of this teepee. There's another one. So there's only one natural branch off that tree sticking up, and these other branches have been leaned against it to make that little teepee arrangement. So that's the part of this whole thing that you see and you go, no, that's not right. I mean, what did that? What did that? Then there's, I can see there's more stuff down here. And these trees down there in the ravine. There's broken and laid across and into, oh, there's stuff all over on the other side of this. I gotta find my way through again. Turn the camera on. I just climbed over that. And here's another one. Small one. Look at these. This is this one here. Sticking into the road. And it's just loose. Laid over this rock. It's laid over the rock. That branch is the one I climbed over from way back here. Now there's this one. And then up ahead I see more. Wow. There's more stuff across the road. More and more and more. So tired of climbing over logs on this trail. It's getting old. I may try looking at a new place. As far as I'm concerned, this is an active area from what I'm seeing. If it's not active now, it was, I know it was last year, and these could be remnants from last year of stuff, but a lot of it looks like brand new. And I'll go a little bit further. Here. It's wearing me down. The logs are getting bigger and bigger. I crawled under the last couple. Had to climb over one. Ginger goes under just fine, but climbing over, she has to go all the way around. Pick her way. This area down here is pretty cool. I'd kind of like to investigate it. I don't know what these trees are that spray out their branches. But there's a bunch of other odd stuff woven in there. And a bunch of ferns that look like they're all trampled down. And